Welcome, Wolfpack. Thank you. It's Community Day. Bagon, not to be confused with bacon. I know, that joke's probably already old. So I'm going to just do this little pre-video, just do something a little bit different. It's, again, remember, it's from 3 to 6, bonus XP, incense, blah, 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 all that stuff. By the way, for the rural players and for the smaller players, let me ask you this. Would you actually, because I keep on mentioning in my videos that once I get bigger, I'll go out to the smaller communities and do raiding and community days and such with you. Is that something that's actually interesting to you? Or is that something you would like to have someone else do these things with you? Because I know some people, like at this day and age, with Pokemon Go, there's a few things that are going on. One, there's a lot of people that have multiple accounts, so they can pretty much duo or trio even raid bosses at this point. I'm not saying that's legitimate or not. Just number two, there's a lot of exasperation. No, that's not the word. What's the word? People are kind of getting inundated with all the events for Pokemon Go. It's all across the board. People are feeling burned out. And I think it's the constant stream of how to do this, have to get the shiny, have to go to this legendary. And there's an imbalance. Basically what's going on is Niantic is trying to keep people relevant, keep people into the game, keep people playing. And that's good because it's good for their business, it's good for the game, it's good to always get constant feedback for improvements. But then you have a dichotomy of various players. You have the very, very casual players that only play, I call them the once in the timers. Basically, they're the ones that play whenever something big comes out. Like, if Generation 5 came out, they'd come like, oh, I'm going to pick up the game again. But other than that, they're not the ones that are going to do shiny hunts. They may try to fill their Pokedex, maybe not. But they're just going to get the really new stuff. Then you have the casual players, the people that play when they get off of work when they can. Or they're not really interested in anything except maybe filling their Pokedex. They would like a shiny here and there. They'd be okay with having one or two. But they're not going to go out of their way. They may or may not raid. Then you have, like, I call the casual hardcores, which I think I fit into that. It's like you play, you try to get the raids, you try to get one of everything, including one of every shiny. And it's more important that you get one of everything versus getting the best IV. Then you have the hardcore gamers, which is if they have 100% of everything. Actually, I'd say there's even a higher level of hardcore gamers. Hardcore gamers want 100% of everything. The super mega ultra hardcore gamers would be the ones that would get, not only would get 100%, would get a 0%, would get one with had all sixes, they would get one, have one and have a shiny, then have a shiny of every evolution, then have one that's every male and female. You get the point. So there's a difference in player base. So I know, like, from the hardcore on up, they probably have gotten the game locked down in the sense they have their group, they have their people, they even have their spots. Everything is timed to the second kind of thing. So I'll leave that up to from the hardcore casuals on down if this is something that's interesting. Anyways, tell me what you think. Anyways, on to the video. Hello. How you doing, Wolfpack? Yes, Bagon Community Day. I have my little intro earlier, so I'm starting it now. Actually, starting it a little bit later. I did catch a few. I didn't get any shinies yet. Though, I don't know about you, but I'm getting a little burned out on the shiny hunt. Just because it just seems kind of forced to, like, every time there's something like this, to find shinies. And I just saw Doc. So I'm just gonna get what I get. think Niantic should really tone down the shiny thing and just make it like a very rare, like rare occurrence. Don't even like announce it. Don't say there's gonna be shiny at this community. I know a lot of people are gearing for that, but I mean, it's getting to a point where if you don't get a shiny, you feel disappointed. It should not be that way. It should be, if you get a shiny, it's a very rare, very unique thing that very few people will have, and it would be very. In other words, the frequency of shinies lowers its trade value significantly. So it's just another Pokemon. But if they make it like 1 in 10,000 or some ridiculous odds, and you actually get one, then you have real, true trading value with that. Now it's almost expected. Problem is now if they scale it back now, then everyone's going to be disappointed to say, why do you do this now, kind of thing. It's something that they should have done in the first place, where they just made it very rare to get a shiny and just kept it like that. Don't announce it. Don't say the shiny is going to be released. Actually, they shouldn't have even mentioned it at all. They shouldn't even mention shiny in the first place. They should have just kept doing what they're doing with the community days and everything else, and behind the scenes just throw shiny out there so that when people are playing, like, whoa. Now you'd have to throw in a different incentive to get people out there, and having a special move wouldn't do it. Maybe, you know what you could have done? You could have done a special moves, higher percentage of chance of getting a higher IV versus a lower IV. Now that would have drawn a lot of people out there, because your catches would have a higher chance of getting 100%. That's a big draw. Maybe special items for each community day, like special items. Of course, the Stardust and candies and all that stuff is a good thing. So you just have to change incentives, but this is hindsight, you know. Anyways, I'm going to keep going with this. Bagons to Bacons. I hopefully will be able to find at least a couple shinies. I'm still catching rats for the whole small rat collection, not for me, but for Doc, who's been trying to get these. That's the extra large Magikarp and the extra small Rattatas are an interesting badge. I believe it's under 2.5 kilograms. If you consider it a true small for the badge, anyways. All right, I'm gonna skip on this. All right, on to other things. So it's unique. Oh, it's unique in a way that it's my interpretation of how I feel things. So it's different, but I want to do something that's, because I've been doing a lot of research on fun things for the channels, and I know that the things that really stand out are things that you can't find anywhere else, or things that you put a unique personality or spin to it. Now, I definitely have a unique personality, because no one can pinpoint the type of person I am, and if you think you can, you're wrong. And I'll give you a perfect example. A lot of people, because I like My Little Pony, a lot of people have a certain mindset of, oh, he's type of this type. Far from the truth. Case in point. Conspiracy theories, and you don't find a lot of MLP fans there too. Wow, conspiracy theories. Well, there's a few that maybe, but it's not a big majority. I'm into physical fitness, although I'm kind of that's a long story. Go back and forth. Wow, number 3. Okay, this is unusual. and you know me, and you've seen my streams and my recordings, I don't usually get this quick. Because I'm at 71%. I was also spending some time charging the phone. I think I figured out a synchronization issue in my After Dark videos, so I'm gonna test one out and see if it works. I'm still backlogged, or at least two. Yeah, Florida and Arizona, but that'll be coming up soon. Bagons to donuts. By the way, if you're new to this, please subscribe. As you can tell, I'm getting close to 1,000, and I actually need that to do live streams again, which is very unfortunate that they took that away. But I'm trying to get up there. Okay, time to go walk around. This time I brought my battery pack, so I should be good. Well, we're halfway done with the community so far, and I got 4 shiny Bagons, and actually one that's 96% and 98. Let me just double check that. Yeah, so at least 98 and 96, and I actually found out in my searching, I actually got 0%. That's right, a 0% Swablu. I haven't gotten a shiny Swablu yet. I haven't gotten 100% yet. I've gotten like over 3,000 X amount of candies. And I finally got a 0% Swablu. And a lot of people may be wondering, like, why would you want that? Well, as I mentioned in previous videos, for the super hard ultra gamer, you're looking for ways to make the game fun. For the super ultra hardcore game, you're looking for ways to make the game fun. And finding 0% is just as rare as finding 100%. Actually, it might be rarer. Don't know the stats of that. Anyways, that's actually good trade value, because you can have like a whole army of 0%. It's not that you can use them, but like with any, I mean, why would you catch extra small Rattatas or extra large Magikarp? It's just for a competition. So 0%er could be something that you go for. Now, hopefully you, the rural players in the smaller grouping areas, are able to take advantage of this, of the Bagon. They've been a lot more stops that are added lately, and a lot more gyms, so hopefully that'll help you out. Don't know the details of the different layers, if it would affect you or not. Hopefully it worked out in your favor. I've been noticing a lot more art-related Pokestops and church-related, so you never know. Anyways, I'll catch you up to date and see what's going on with the rest of the hunt. And actually, yeah, as I mentioned before, I drove a little bit. That was an interesting test. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Hopefully you're having a great day. As you tell, I'm in a t-shirt, it's nice weather. Hopefully it's nice weather where you are. For the north, west, feel bad. I'm sorry for you guys getting hit with a lot of snow, blizzard areas. Keep warm, keep safe, and please tell me how you guys are doing. Leave a comment. And for all you new guys that came across this, please subscribe. I'm trying to grow like everyone else. And I'll catch you guys later. And see you in the next video. No, not yet. I still got more to go. I'll see you at the next update in the next video. But, you know. Anyways, catch you guys later. Bye. Well, that's the end of Bagon Community Day. I wound up actually getting 5 shinies. I'll show you over here, just to see what they look like. And I got a 98%, 96. I'm going to check through the rest, evolve what I can for the movesets, and yeah, it was actually pretty good. I have a feeling if I drove around more than walked around, I probably would have gotten a lot more shinies. But I really wasn't worried about that. But it was an interesting community. It was very quiet. And I actually got a Giratina, or Giratina, however you want to pronounce it, in the midst of all this. So it's funny how I always wound up getting like a legendary raid in the mix of community. Also got a Machamp and a Soul Run. Just was doing raids in the middle of it, you know, mix it up a little bit. Still got decent. So I'll check the rest of the IVs, and hopefully you had a wonderful community day. Tell me how many shinies you got, how the weather is, how it was in overall. It's good, not good, you know. Anyways, catch you guys later, and I'll see you in the next video. And please like, subscribe, watch, and I will be trying to produce as much as I can. I may hold back or pull back from doing things daily because I'm starting to feel the crunch of just time constraints, just putting it out there. It'd be a lot easier if I had my mobile live streaming back, YouTube. But for now, I will try to make it every other day. I want to make sure I produce something good versus just cranking things out just for the sake of cranking out. And there's a lot of people say quantity over quality, just keep on producing stuff. Well, yeah, but if you just don't like what you're doing, why? Anyways, catch you guys later. Hopefully it was great for you. Peace out.